guys? My name is Billy Porter. I am the host for tonight, Red Table Talk. And tonight, we will have our guest, Rich Mayer, a comedian with a lot of wild takes. We're going to be talking about some of his work, you know, how it can be offensive to certain people. And we're going to see if we can get him to cry and apologize tonight, you guys. Let's check it out. Hello you guys. My name is Billy Porter. I'm the substitute host for Red Table Talk today. Hey, how's it going everybody? We got our guest today. What's your name, man?
I go by the name of Rich Mayer. Everybody knows me as Rich Mayer. On stage, TV star, actor.
That's great, man. That's great. I came across some of your work recently, man. I seen you did a interview about Sundays Live.
I did.
What exactly was that about?
Well, it was basically an interview for a church position.
Okay.
And went in there and basically explained to the pastor, why does he need me?
One thing I noticed about, pardon me, I'm pulling some of these tissues out. You know, you need a tissue just in case, you know, your eye.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take one.
So, here you go.
Just in case, never know.
Something that disturbed me about the video, man, is, you know, you were talking about pimping, and you were comparing pimping to Jesus, and I feel as though Jesus is the divine one. You know, that's what a lot of people would say. So to compare Jesus to a pimp, somebody who exploits women's body and objectify them and even beat them, you know, to compare Jesus and God to such a being, I think is quite offensive. Would you agree?
Well, let me stop you right there. Jesus, Lord and the Holy Savior, is the first pimp. Let me explain to you why I say that. What man in this world is going to have every woman come to the altar and get on her knees without paying a single dime? Jesus, goddammit. That's who. The first pimp.
I think you can't really compare Jesus to a pimp. You know, I think that, you know, in life comes sacrifice, right? You know, so, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice in order to give. It's a give to receive type of situation. And
Is it?
Yes. I think a lot of people would say that they've been blessed for tithing. You're 10%, you know, and so just the comparison is quite offensive, you know, and I think it's not respectable to women, and there's so many women out here that's been raped and assaulted and fingered and all types of different things.
Fuck them.
That's the problem.
Fuck them. And let me tell you why. Jesus and the Lord Holy Savior was the first pimp. He taught me how to pimp. He taught me how good it was. He taught me how profitable it was.
How?
Jesus, let me tell you something. 15 years ago, I was down and out. Worst I've ever been in my life. Okay? Somebody said, why don't you come on down to the church? I came on down to the church. Preached the word to me. You got me all up and bothered. I felt so good. And then came the collection plate. That's right. They wanted some money when I was already down. I gave them everything. I gave them it all. Gave them 10% of everything. I gave them 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%.
Why would you give anybody 100% of your money?
Pastor said, you keep giving, we're going to keep giving. The Lord's going to keep blessing. You keep giving, the Lord's going to keep blessing. And I kept giving, and I kept giving and giving and giving, and I didn't receive no blessing. So you know what I did?
What?
I made the bitches give it to me. The Lord made me his bitch, I made the bitches my bitch. I learned from the Lord.
You know, this is very eye-opening that people even think like this. So I mean, this is a good conversation to have. You know, at least we can identify who's who. But
it's the truth.
It's quite distasteful, man, to compare our Lord and Savior to a guy that slaps women when they don't have his money.
Well, I tell you what. Everything you see and hear in the Bible is exactly what it is, but it's been preached the wrong way.
Mm.
Let me explain. You ever see Jesus on the cross?
Okay.
What position is he in?
His arms is up.
Like this.
Yep.
Now, when you look at his hands is obviously in the smacking motion. He's been smacking. He was the first one to smack a bitch.
You know, if a person puts holes through your hands, they're probably just gonna be in that position regardless.
What happened? See, they didn't tell you the truth. What happened? Hookers, bitches.
Wow.
Bitches wear some extravagant jewelry. Most flamboyant, extravagant, beautiful, sharp. Jesus took his hand one day. He cocked it back. He said, I didn't want to do this. That's why he looked down. I don't want to do this. He cocked it back and he smacked a bitch. His hand then got caught on the hook of an earring.
You know, this is very disrespectful to any religion. That's very blasphemous. Jesus didn't smack anybody. He was here.
People don't like the truth, and that's the goddamn truth.
He was here spreading his love and his miracles to the world.
Jesus was smacking bitches. Buddha was eating hoes. And that's why he's so fat.
In a realistic world, you know, things are just what they are, you know. So I think that we all, and this goes back to, you know, your harsh content that you put out. I think that we, you know, if we were to be a lot more nicer to one another and not be so disrespectful to individuals, that, you know, wouldn't that make the world a better place?
Yes and no.
Why?
The truth is always important. It's always important. People don't understand that.
You know, the thing about it is people have feelings. You know, like when you say those things about bitches, I feel offended. It's like you're talking to me as well, because you're talking to someone that's of me, that looks like me, and it's such a horrific situation, you know. And you know, excuse me. I had a friend, man. And you know, they didn't feel good about themselves most of the time, man. And you know, and I seen them just decline, man. And, you know, they were the life of the party, you know. And you know, something happened to them, and then, you know, now they were just depressed, man. And he ended up taking his own life, man.
He took his own life. How did he take his own life?
He purposely choked on a water bottle.
Aww.
It's hard. It's still hard to this day. You know, I walked in the room and he had a water bottle in his mouth. I'm like, dude, get that Dasani water bottle out your mouth.
I tell you what he was doing. He was practicing. He was practicing for a dick.
You know, that's very disrespectful to my friend.
Is it? But it's the truth. He might have been a homosexual. He was a homosexual.
I'm, you know, out of respect to my friend, rest in peace, Billy. I'm just gonna skip this subject because it's very sensitive.
Yeah, the LGBTQIA. That's just a sensitive subject because we're talking about a world in which, you know, everybody pretty much has an extended booty hole.
You know, I just don't think that you should say such things. It's very problematic. It's, you know, you making such offensive jokes about those people and saying that how their butthole is enlarged and things of that nature. You saying those types of things may be funny to you, but those words can kill someone. Somebody can take their life because they already don't feel right. And then you come and you say such things. Why?
I'll tell you why. Because the truth. I keep saying it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the goddamn truth. Let me tell you why. had a friend. Friend was a gay man. He had sex with his friend. He gave me step by step, example by example, detail by detail, how he had sex with his friend, his boyfriend. After he had sex, his friend went missing. He went missing. Nobody was there to find him. Couldn't find him. Not a single trace. Not a shoelace, not a shoe, not a pair of pants, nothing. No fingerprints, anything.
Wow.
He went missing for about 2 weeks. He came over my house to tell me this story. He was bloated with gas. He bent over and he farted and his boyfriend flew out. His boyfriend flew out of his ass. Wide buttholes. Slipped right in. It just fell right in his ass.
You know, I think you need to take life a little more serious, man. You know, that's not funny.
It's the truth.
It's not humanly possible. No, man. I just think that you need to. How far do you plan on making it in this world that you're in, man?
Very far.
So, and that being said, why would you want to mess up relationships by saying such graphic and malicious things?
You ever watch porn?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of gapping?
The Caucasian woman?
Yes. All sorts of women. Gapping. Gapping is a subject in which people put wide objects in their wide buttholes.
I thought you were saying Gabby, like Gabby.
Gapping.
Okay.
I saw a man fit a whole arm up to the elbow
Oh wow.
into his rectum.
Oh wow. That's extreme, man.
And that was just a beginner's level.
You know, I don't want to drift off too far into butthole world. I just want you to reflect upon the things that you've said throughout your career so far. You know, there's a certain freedom that comes with that, man. It's almost relieving, you know. Some say, you know, when I was talking to Jada, you know, and she was telling me about her entanglement. So one night, this is just a little, just a little, something between me and her, she told me. But one night, man, she was telling me she had an entanglement with August. And they found, she also had a train ran on her. She found a man named September. So she had August and September hitting at the same time, you know, and I just thought that was quite interesting. You know, it's the freedom to be able to do what you want, to be able to do the things that you feel. It's an amazing feeling.
Let me tell you something about August. August was going through a very rough patch in his life. Will was actually out doing a movie. That movie was called November Man.
Oh wow, August, September, October. Okay, all right.
He was doing a movie called November Man. He was out for a long period of time. August, he was a friend of Jada's son and daughter. He was going through a very rough patch in his life. And he had seen some things. Alright? He seen his friend, who was also homosexual. He walked in. And he had just cut his head off with his own pair of scissors.
Aww. That's wild, man.
The scissor blades were entangled in his neck.
Yeah, you know, man, that's a tough one, man. It's tough, man. But this is what we're here for Red Table Talk. We're here to release, man. That was a tough time, man. You know. But as you were saying, that was it. Oh, yeah, man. You know, do you ever plan on cleaning up your act And any type of, just, you want to have a diverse catalog, right?
I'll tell you what. I plan on the world being more acceptable. Being more acceptable of me. Of the LGBTQIA, because we're the same. We're all the same. We're both different. It's no different. And if you accept them, you have to accept me. Otherwise, you're canceled.
Canceled?
Canceled.
By who?
By everyone. Anyone who does not accept LGBTQIA,
Okay.
you're canceled.
That's true. That's true because
So you have to accept me by default.
Okay. So you're saying that you just to get an automatic pass
Absolutely.
because you are of the community.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's how life works. Now I thought you were, on the other side, making such offensive claims, but now that you're on this side, man, you get all free pass to say what you want.
Absolutely.
So there's a gold membership, there's a silver membership, and there's also the weekly premium. So, congratulations, man. Welcome aboard, man.
Welcome aboard.
What? What?
You're aboard the ship?
Oh no, I'm saying it's like it's
Oh.
a membership, and
Gotcha.
you're in there, so you get
Oh
to,
yeah, I've been everywhere. I've been all in there.
Oh wow.
I've been all in there.
Yeah, man. So do you want to talk about being that we're talking about this, man? It's very touchy subject, man. How do you feel about people that make fun of this?
I feel like first things first. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Okay, I respect anyone and everyone's opinions. Okay, but there has to be a line. There has to be a line. Okay, a line in which we do not cross.
That's understandable, man. I agree, man. Like you can make your jokes, but have some kindness in your heart. Like don't be on here saying things about people, man. And you don't know what they're going through, man. I had a friend, man. That was sexually assaulted, man, as a kid, man. That's not funny, dude. And you're sitting here saying these wild things to this person that's already traumatically messed up in their own way, and you just make it worse by cracking jokes, and
Well, you gotta make the people laugh. You gotta make them smile. That's what they love. That's what they like.
yeah, man, but it's a limit, man. Man, it was very enlightening talking to you, man. Just seeing your side of it, man, and break it down why you truly feel the way you feel about pimping. You have an interesting perspective on life, man. And I think it's a breath of fresh air. It gives people a little more detail and context behind the things, and I think this was great, man. We cried, man. We released our tears of sorrow for a better tomorrow. And yeah, I think this was great, man. You got any last things that you want to say? Do you have any apologies that you want to give out?
Non-apologetic. But I think everybody deserves some bitches. I think everybody deserves bitches. Bitches was in the Bible. Mary Magdalene was a whore. She was everybody's bitch.
I feel as though we came so far only to just stop right before the finish line, I think some apologies need to be made, man. I think you should apologize to the women that has been domestically abused and sexually assaulted, I think that you should apologize to churchgoers that you make satire of their religious beliefs, which is a very sacred thing to people. I just think that it's quite outrageous, man, and I think you definitely should apologize if you want to, especially be a board of the membership.
Jesus had bitches. Buddha ate bitches. Okay? And God made bitches.
Buddha didn't eat anybody.
That's why he's fat. All the bitches is in his guts. Just rolled up. Rolled the fuck up.
So not only are you gonna sit here, see now we're backtracking. Not only are you gonna sit here and say and disrespect Christianity, but you're also gonna sit here and disrespect Buddhism?
Well, I'm just expressing how every religion had bitches.
Well, here's the thing, buddy, that you need to realize. By definition, a bitch is a dog. A female dog at that. So to refer...
Man-made definition.
What other definition is there?
Everything is man-made. Perception is man-made. What you're thinking is man-made. You're only thinking what you're thinking because a man made you think that way. Open up your third eye and see that bitch.
Alright, Mr. Woke Man. Since you're so woke, how come you're not woke enough to realize when you have truly offended multiple people?
Well, I'll put it like this. As long as you do not think for yourself, you will always be offended. As long as you don't learn to accept who you are, you can always be offended.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that people, humans that experienced experiences have triggers. And you saying certain things can take them back to a traumatic place, which causes a trigger. So it's not about, oh, my pussy hurt, oh, my dick hurt, oh, I'm a butt buster. Oh, no, it's not about that. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Nothing is funny about that. That's downright disrespectful, man. You see, here's the thing, man. You go for these jokes and you try to tell these dark jokes. And sometimes dark jokes are very dark. Perhaps they're darker than they possibly should be. I heard something recently, right, man, and I don't even watch this type of stuff, but I heard some shit about Rick and Morty. They did something was going back and raping the kid version of the evil people or something. I don't know, but that's disgusting, man. In no way, shape, or form should you be forming something that's talking about raping and messing with kids, man. So, for you to make a joke about a deceased person and just blurt it out there for his family to see is quite distasteful, man.
Well, I'm only telling the truth. That's what I saw happen. His brains flew right across. They flew across the ceiling.
I got the luxury to meet a lot of celebrities, because I work for Jada Pinkett. I'm her assistant. Go shopping with her sometimes. She buys. She shops at TJ Maxx. But the thing about it, man, is I'm able to have a lot of experiences, man, and talk to a lot of different people. And it's pretty cool being able to see both sides, because I go there and I'm talking to people that's worth millions of dollars. Then I go home to a place that I pay $5.50 a month for. So it's in the hood. It's like I'm getting the best of both worlds. It's like glitz and glamour, and then blammer. very, very mind opening, man. You know, and it tells me what I need to do. What do you feel as though you need to do to get to the next level?
What do I need to do to get to the next level? I need to spread the word. I need to spread the word.
The word of what?
Bitches. Let me tell you something. I had a friend I used to go to high school with. We graduated. I haven't seen that man in years. Years. It's been about 12, 15 years maybe. Saw him for the first time. It's about a week ago.
Okay.
Saw him about a week ago in this store.
Oh, wow.
I saw him from a distance. He saw me. He tried to get my attention. I said, hey. He said, I was trying to figure out why he did that. He couldn't talk, couldn't speak, couldn't get the word.
Wow.
I came a little closer. I said, hey. He said, Then I got a little closer. I said, hey man, what's going on? He said, and then he smiled. He didn't have any teeth. He didn't have any teeth.
Wow.
He invited me over for dinner. He said we're gonna have steak and mashed potatoes. How in the hell was he gonna eat that steak?
That's a horrible situation, man. I want to give my condolences to him. Matter of fact, if you give us his contact information, I can give it to Jada and we can go get him a full pair of teeth. Full pair of teeth. They said they got a sale going on at Costco. They're selling teeth. So we can probably get him about 23. Therefore, he almost have the whole set.
He needs it. Not a single person in this house had teeth.
Oh, wow.
They had a blender in every room.
Oh, my, wow.
There were mashed potatoes in every single one of his cabinets. And straws in the other. He had straws and mashed potatoes everywhere. On the side of a blender.
And we'll try to get the entire family some full set of teeth.
Dentures. They need them.
Yeah, man, this has been quite enlightening. I definitely wanted to tell you. I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you want to apologize, open up some few more doors for you in your career. It's the perfect time to apologize, man. Might open some doors for you, man. I'm just saying, man. But if you're not gonna apologize, I think that's all we have for today, man. I'm Billy Porter, and this is Red Table Talk. Thanks.